Hi,
Hey,
fellow
hello,
birdies,
birdies.
and welcome back to...
Another edition of SongByrd's Eating Show.
In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some weird combinations you guys recommended to us. Now, we picked out about 5 of them, and I will admit to you, some of these are going to be pretty weird. We're going to go through them one by one and see how weird they are, and see if we like them.
Most of the I like them part, I hope.
I'll let you choose the first one.
Okay, this one I'm kind of dubious about, but let's get out of that.
That's the Elvis sandwich. Now, basically, Elvis was sort of known for like peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwiches. So, let's try one out. That's definitely an interesting combo. Like, typically I just like bananas and peanut butter. One of my favorite combinations. But something about the bacon is kind of like offsetting to me a little bit.
It does sound like a different kind of bacon more I'm used to. So yeah, okay, another bite.
Like, it definitely helps add a bit of saltiness to the sandwich. Not horrible, but like, I just can't see myself going back to this.
Now, for me, I'm not really a fan of banana, so take this with a grain of salt. I like the bacon and the peanut butter work well together, I think. Not too keen on the banana.
I know you don't like bananas.
But I'm still gonna give it like a 5 or 5.5. I'd eat it if you put it on my plate.
I mean, I would definitely give it like a higher rating, like maybe a 7, but just simply because I love peanut butter and bananas. But like, the bacon just really kind of throws it off. If it was just, peanut butter and banana, oh yeah, it would be like almost perfect because I love that combination. But I don't know, some of the bacon just really kind of throws it off. Of course, everyone's different. Elvis loved this combination, and that's really kind of cool. So, overall, not bad. The next one I'm really curious about. This is gonna kind of be offsetting, but like, you know how you should dip Oreos in milk, right? Orange juice.
Give it a shot.
Someone actually said orange juice, so I'm gonna be really curious about this. Now let's soak in there.
Of course. Yeah, give it a minute.
Like, there's a certain number of seconds.
Oh, I like to make sure it's nice and softened,
Oh Lord. That actually kind of works. Like, one thing I will admit is that some candies that I've seen has been like chocolate orange slices that are only available during certain times of the year. Yeah. And this kind of reminds me of that. Like, what more?
Now, I like it, but it's more because of the Oreo in my case. Like, I'm not too keen on the combination of the orange juice, but it still goes decently.
For me, it's just like the taste of the orange juice actually pairs well with the chocolate Oreo, in my opinion. It's kind of like sweet, orangey sweet. I don't know how to explain honestly, but like, I could definitely see myself going back for that. I would give that maybe like a 7.5. Definitely pretty good.
Yeah, 6.5 for me. Like, I'll eat it on my plate. It's decently good, not bad. But I can't see myself for like going on my way to have it.
Exactly, like, milk's always going to be the original best thing for Oreos. Now, the one I know you've been wanting curious about to try is Takis, bagels, and cream cheese. So, we each got blue heat Takis, which is what was recommended, and cream cheese. So, let's see how it is.
Yeah, that's what I was looking forward to.
That's pretty good.
The only downside is they're so big that it kind of like, keeps falling off or something like that.
So I probably should have crushed them and like sprinkled it on the bagel. I didn't think about that. But I know of a lot of people who like dip Takis in cream cheese. It's one of the best dips for Takis. But the bagel is just like, adds a whole nother level to it. Like, it definitely pairs well with the cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not as spicy. Although it's a little bit spicy. It's like eating a spicy bagel. But overall, actually, this is my favorite one so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I would give this like an 8. I think it's really, really good.
Sorry.
Something's going to tell me you're going to want more of these in the future. It'd be like a way to spice up your bagel.
I feel like let me try this back because this guy got a little bit crushed. So let's see.
He's in love. He's in love with a spicy bagel.
I think we could use a bit more Takis next time. Maybe like 2 on each layer. Rather like 1 around, like maybe 2 around, crush them. Like a nice blue, layer of Takis.
Yeah, honestly, like I would, put some Takis in a Ziploc bag, crush them, and then sprinkle it on the bagel. Just like it make it a lot less messier to eat.
Indeed. But, let's see. Overall, I'm probably going to give this currently I'd say about 8. But I'm definitely want to try it again soon, like maybe for breakfast tomorrow. So I'm like basically that could easily bring up to like a 9. Like the problem isn't so much the taste. The problem is the level and how it's served. Like basically, I definitely think it needs to be crushed, first because it just tries to come off each time, and there's not quite enough Takis, I think. So I want to try with more Takis crushed. And you know how much I love bagels and cream cheese.
Well, don't worry. I'll definitely make sure to make some for you tomorrow. Alright, this next one is basically strawberries with brown sugar and sour cream.
Wait, that's sour cream?
Yep.
I thought it was whipped cream. I was like, this is great.
Nope. That's what the person recommended, so
Kind of dubious.
let's try it out. Probably should add a little bit more sour cream, but like, and these are frozen strawberries, by the way, so it might be a little bit different. I actually like that. Like, there's some strawberry cakes that I know of that are made with like, sour cream and brown sugar. But this is just like,
Really?
yeah. So actually it's cakes that work together like that. This is good.
I wonder how it would taste if we'd gone like with non-frozen. But so cold it's hard to eat it quickly.
Yeah, like I would have gotten regular strawberries, but like we didn't know when we were gonna film this video, and strawberries tend to go bad pretty quickly. So I just got frozen ones. So, it's not really different.
That tastes quite good. Let's see.
I guess like an 8, 8.5. I love it.
I think this is my second favorite, although the Takis one, still my favorite. So I'm gonna give this like, I'd say about 7.5. I'll definitely eat more of this.
This is probably my favorite, honestly, because I'm not the biggest fan of spice, but the Takis one is definitely really one after this. And this is really good. Very, very sweet. Like, I always love brown sugar and one regular sugar. And something about the taste of brown sugar, it goes good in chocolate chip cookies and stuff. This is good. And cream something sweet.
Yeah, I think it'd be even better if it was, not frozen, but it's still not bad even with it frozen. Let's see.
This is good.
Let's see now. Like, the brown sugar combines well with the strawberries. The sour cream combines surprisingly well, in my opinion. But apparently it's common.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the thing I knew that the Takis would be good because each of those things I've had, together, except for like the bagel and the Takis. But I've had cream cheese and Takis. I've had cream cheese and bagels, of course. So I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna go well together.
This last one, I'm definitely very curious about. Introducing Nacho Cheese Doritos with peanut butter.
I'm for it.
So let's try it out.
Let's dig in.
Mmm. Why does that work? It hit me. I thought that works. The flavor of these Doritos really matches well with that peanut butter, I'll tell you.
I'm trying to think of the snack it reminds me of. Is it like a pretzel with, peanut butter?
Kind of like one of those cheesy pretzels or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it reminds me of too, but this is not bad. This is good. This would probably be like my third favorite.
Yep. Sorry, strawberry and cinnamon. Or sorry, and brown sugar. You've been replaced. This is my number 2 favorite.
I would have never imagined dipping nacho cheese Doritos in peanut butter. Whoever came up with this, you're a genius. There's something about the nacho cheese flavor. They say it works well with the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're both really salty. And this just works.
Indeed. It may be salty, but I'm feeling sweet towards it. Yes, I'm going for bad puns.
I'm curious, like, how other flavors of Doritos would go with that. But the nacho cheese ones would probably go without the best.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it up, like, an 8. An 8. That was really, really good. Loved it. What would you rate it?
8. Mainly because the peanut butter is drawing me up.
That kind of reminds me of, like... Oh, I know what it reminds me of now. Those, you know those packets of crackers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheese crackers with peanut butter. I remember eating some of those when I was growing up. It reminds me just like that. This is the combination. You got cheese crackers and then peanut butter on the inside of them.
It reminds me of the pretzel holes thing that
Yeah.
stuff mixed inside. That's what it reminds me of.
Like pretzel rods or something?
Like pretzel holes, like it's like a little pretzel roll thing with
Pretzel.
stuff inside.
I think I understand. If we figure out, we'll put it on here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it reminds me of those crackers. That's what I was trying to think about.
Man, like the taste combines well. Yeah, like nothing clashes, and both the flavors are good. Solid 8.
Anyway guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed us reviewing and trying out these weird combinations. We will definitely be doing more of these videos in the future, so if you guys got any other weird combinations for us to try, leave them down below and we will consider them for a future video. Also be sure to
click the red button down below to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to receive notifications, give it a good smack for me, and we'll see you in the next video.
This is Crystal
and Charles.
Sonia, we love you guys.
Bye,
Bye, birdies.